if you are serious about getting sober, if you are really looking to transform your life, to transition from a negative lifestyle to a positive lifestyle that brings endless benefits, if this is what you want, you need to commit. You need to commit. I don't care if it means writing it down. I don't care if it means saying it out loud, making a video, posting it for everybody to see. Find a way to put it out there and hold yourself accountable. Ask people to get on a call and let you say it. I am committed to getting sober. I am committed to creating a better life. I am committed to self-discovery. I am committed to finding happiness. I'm committed to my sobriety journey. If I commit to something, I'm all in. Are you all in? Are you all in? Because you got to ask yourself that. Is this just something you're doing because you think you're supposed to? No, because if it's just something you think you're supposed to do, you're not going to be all in. If it's something you want to do, if it's something you feel you need to do to have a better life, to create better friendships, to live healthier, to be fulfilled, to find success, if you have a real reason, write that down. Why are you doing this? What are all the reasons you want to get sober? What are you looking for in your life? What kind of life do you want? Write that down. What do you want? You got to figure out what you want.
What do you want?
Because as soon as you realize what you want, right? And you know it, this is it. You'll be able to start making goals. You'll be able to create structure in your day. You'll have a purpose. You cannot create a full-time schedule. You cannot have structure and build a foundation if you don't know what you want.
What do you want?
I worked to design a schedule that allowed me to do everything that I felt I needed to not only stay sober, but to reach my goals. I was all in. I didn't play around with that. I didn't just wake up day to day not having a plan. You need a plan. Guys, please, if you're taking this seriously, you need a plan. What do they say? Fail to plan to fail. I don't care. That's the truth. That's the truth. I don't care how silly or cheesy it sounds. Fail to plan to fail. So if you're serious about your sobriety, if you're serious about creating a life that you love, you need to plan. You need to have a plan. You cannot wake up day to day without an intention in place, without a purpose in place. I designated a slot for everything, from prepping my food to working out to taking breaks and walks. What else? To doing the research and doing the actual marketing and cold called and cold emailing, all the stuff that I had to do in order to start my business. Every single slot down to sleeping. It is important to have slots designated for the things that you want to accomplish, for the goals that you want to reach. And the way that I did that was by creating a solid schedule, something that I could follow, something that allowed me to work effortlessly, because I knew once I was done with this is what I was going to start on. I knew what each day looked like, and you can play around with that. It doesn't have to be, okay, I wake up at this time, I work at this time, I work out at this time. You can move it around based on how you feel, Just set it up where you feel the most comfortable and the most motivated, okay? Because if you're not motivated to fulfill on those goals each day, that's dangerous. That's a dangerous place to be. So you have to feel your emotions, especially give yourself even time, because during year one, I talk about this a lot in year one, I was like an emotional mess, and I know that most people are in the first year of their sobriety, because you're doing something that your body is not used to, okay? You have now decided that you are going to completely transition into a lifestyle that's unknown to you. The unknown is scary. It is so scary, especially when you're not used to the feelings that come with the unknown. You don't know. You've never been there. How could you know how you're going to feel? You don't. So they're all over the place. I'm laughing because I just think about it and it's like, I'm so glad to be past that, but I had to go through it, and you will have to go through it, and it's okay, because look at me now. Look at me now. Look at me now. I wish I could play like that song by Selena right now, but I can't play music. I also don't know the lyrics. You're gonna have to go through it. It's okay. And when you have those moments, you can either do it alone, face yourself alone, or you can contact someone that you can trust, that will be there to listen to you, to support you, to guide you through that breakdown. You know, I did not have that in year one. I did not. So I had to do it for me. But I know that there are people out here that have parents, that have siblings, that have friends that would be excited to be their support. So don't cut them out. Make sure that they are there for when you have those breakdowns, so that you don't do anything outside of this character that you're trying to build for yourself. In other words, you don't relapse. You don't go to the bar. You don't go party. You don't do anything that's gonna destroy all of the work that you've already put in place, that's gonna destroy the foundation that you've already created for yourself. Okay, so you need to be all in, be serious, stay committed, create that schedule, create that structure, get it done. I feel really good about this because I honestly, I truly believe that anyone can do this if they decide they're gonna go all in. I used to print my schedule, put it on the background of my phone. I still do stuff like this. Like right here, I have this that I say every morning. And I also have this on my fridge, sober wart.
This is a reminder. Text Dana.
Thank you. Okay, gotta start the video over. Give me a second.
This is a reminder.
Text Dana. My bad. I'm back. I wasn't gone very long, was I? All right, don't mind my weirdness. Anyway, so let's get back to it. I was actually showing you guys how I still print stuff out. I printed out the 100K silver plaque as if it was already given to me. It's like I look at it every morning and I say to myself, this definite chief aim that I created, and a part of that is getting my 4,000 hours and getting my 100,000 subscribers. And I literally printed it. It's right here. Can you see? It's right here. See? So this is what I mean when I talk about creating a vision for yourself. If you have to print it out, if you have to look at it every day so that you can stay consistent, stay committed, and maintain your sobriety, do it. That's what I did, and it worked for me, and I still do it till this day. And we're talking about over 4 years of sobriety. It worked for me. It can work for you, and I truly believe that if you go all in, if you're serious, and if you devise a plan, if you create a schedule, create structure in your day, and build a solid foundation, you will be able to maintain your sobriety, okay? So when you have those emotional breakdowns, make sure that you either have somebody that you can talk to, walk you through that, or figure out for you what works during those times. For me, I would just stay isolated. I would cry. Sometimes I would talk into videos. So I feel like I'm speaking to someone. Somebody's listening. Somebody's watching me. Sometimes I would write it down. Write what you're feeling. Write until you figure out why do you feel this way? Where is this coming from? Those emotions, they're coming from the change. They're coming from the transformation. And it's completely healthy and it's completely normal. And if it does become too overwhelming where you feel like you are depressed, call a hotline. Do anything to get yourself out of it and get back into working on yourself, building that foundation, and creating the life that you really love. You are a warrior, and you need to believe it. You need to get into that gear, and you need to fight those demons. You need to fight, and you need to win. Okay? You're gonna do it. You have to believe it. The more you believe, the more you achieve. I'm like, that is so cheesy. Please do not say, I don't even know. But it's true. Like, I thought about it. I'm like, it is true. And I'm sure that's on a button somewhere or on a car bumper sticker. I don't know. But that's the reality. The more that you believe, right? That's the motivation for you to keep going and keep doing what you say you're going to do. Keep your word. And then that leads to achievement. It's true. So you need to start believing. You need to start believing. I say this all the time, but if I could do it, you could do it. Anyone can do it. We're talking about 15 years of addiction. We're talking about 15 years, no structure, no purpose. I almost gave up on myself. I almost gave up on life. I ended up in the hospital. I was scared. I was unmotivated. I was addicted. And I changed that. I changed all of it. And I know that you can. And you need to start believing it. Thank you for watching. Stay beautiful always. Ow. You are a warrior. And that's okay. What just happened? Totally cool. Don't worry about it. All right. Mwah.